Hey, what's up everybody? I thought I would make a brief video about the war assets at the terminal before Priority Rannoch, which is really the tipping point for the end of the game when it comes to making sure to be able to hold on to the Geth and the Quarians at the end of that mission. I just wanted to go over, at this point I have 6,031 total military strength. Keep in mind I'm a completionist. I pretty much did everything there was to do when it comes to the Terminus fleet, the Rachni workers, Volus, Dreadnought. So basically everything within each of them, if it was a side mission or an extra, I ended up being able to complete it. So the Citadel Defense Force, blah blah blah. All of the updates when it comes to the Spectre authorizations, when it comes to things that you shouldn't do versus things you should do and stuff like that. The enthrallment team for the Leviathan, the Omega X-Packs, all these are based on the different X-Packs that you can do. There's the end of Omega, General Oleg Petrovsky. When it comes to the Alliance, the Engineering Corps, 103rd Marine, Admiral Mikhailovich, Alliance First Fleet, Alliance Third Fleet, Kaylee Sanders, Biotic Company, which is Jack's group, Jack herself, Arcturus 1st Division, Alliance Spec Ops Team Delta, Alliance Cruiser Shanghai, Alliance Naval Exploration Flotilla, Rogue Fighter Pilots, Alliance 5th Fleet, Kasumi Goto, Zaid Masani, Diana Allers, 5 points, lame. Alliance Frigate Normandy SR2. Of course, this comes from all the upgrades that you do with the ship from the first game all the way through. Mineral resources brought on from the first game to the second. Zeus Hope Colonists, Eden's Prime Support, and all the updates for that. Synth Diamond Heat Sinks, and Dr. Ann Bryson from the Leviathan event, or the X-Pack. The Asari when it comes to the Science Team, Asari 2nd Fleet, Asari 6th Fleet, Asari Commandos, Samara, Dr. Jalise, which is actually a random planet grab, Asari Cruiser Nefrain, Research Ships, Cruiser Sibian, the Asari Engineers, the Husk Neural Map, which you get from a planetary probe as well. Then the Crucible stuff, so Advanced Starship Fuel, Javelin Missile Launchers, Volus Fabrication Units, Volus Engineering Team, Interferometric Array, Exogeny Scientists, Prothean Data Files, Element Zero Converter, Emergency Fuel Pods, Optimized ESO Capacitors, Dark Energy Dissertation you get from a planet, Jovian Dissertation, Radiation Shielding Sheath, Ex-Cerberus stuff, Cerberus Research Data, Advanced Fighter Squadron, Ex-Cerberus Scientist, Dr. Bryn Cole, Gavin Archer from the Overlord event from the second game. As long as everybody's alive and well, that happens, and then Jake Taylor as well at the hospital. When it comes to the Krogan, I did decide to cure the genophage legitimately, and I did not take the Solarian offer. As you'll be able to see when we do get to Solarian, it's kind of obvious that I did that. And then the Krogan mercenaries as well, able to save those. The Geth so far, I only have the Prime Platoon that I get from the two missions before the Priority mission, when it comes to making sure to take care of everything before you go into the Geth-Quarian conflict, so that you can save both of them. So that's rescuing the fighter group, or shutting down the fighter group, as well as getting the Admiral out of there. You must have enough Paragon or Renegade in order to grab him and get him out of there, and sacrifice his people, unfortunately, but being able to lead the army in the coming conflict against the Reapers, which is more important. And then the Solarians, I decided to say, F you guys, I'm going to let the Krogan repopulate because we need every bit of help that we can get. So I did not get much from them, just the STG task force. The Turians, 603 points coming from the 79th Flotilla, the Turian 6th Fleet, Turian 43rd Marine, the 7th Fleet, Blackwatch, Engineering Corps, Dextro Rations, and I think that's it, yeah. And then the Quarians. So far I only have Zalcorus because I rescued him from that situation, and that's all I have now. But just keep in mind that that's 6,031 points of overall total military strength. This was plenty to get the challenge done and to be able to get the trophy after this mission when you come back and talk to Hackett. So if it is important to you to be able to actually get it done and have all the stuff you need to have the trophy ping, That is plenty of points. If you have anywhere near that, it's plenty. I dropped the Solarians, and I still had enough. But keep in mind, that's because when I came back, I had both the Quarian and the Geth on my side. There's a lot of major things you need to make sure to take care of before that'll actually occur, and to make sure that you'll be able to pass that Paragon or Renegade challenge. But be sure you hit up the Wikipedia page for that mission, Priority Rannoch, so that you can see the requirements of that alliance. First off, you have to get Legion from Mass Effect 2. You cannot sell him to Cerberus, you cannot leave him behind. Secondly, you have to make sure that Tali and Legion both survive the suicide mission, and they're both loyal and all that jazz. Then you have to make sure to rescue the Admiral, and you have to rescue shut down the fighters, the Geth fighters, and recruit the Geth Primes with Legion's help. You also have to go, going into that server, the little mini mission there. But there's a point system basically. You need 5 points out of the possible, I think it's 7 that you can get. So 2 things give you 2 points, and then 3 things give you 1 point. So you have to be really careful to make sure that you have enough points to be able to qualify. But anyway.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security. You are concerned.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
You were tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal judgment. It should not apply here.
I'm on your side here, Legion. I want to help your people.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
No. Based on empirical evidence, they are not.
Yeah.
Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Legion, good luck.
Acknowledged.
I can't believe it. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. The home world. My world. Look at the sky. And the rock formations. They used to write poems about them.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Rannoch, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say, Kila Salai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know?
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much, but when this is over, I'll have a home.
The Quarians spent centuries as nomads. You think you can go back to living in one place?
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us. Well, that's a start.
fortify their positions.
We're on our way.
Admiral Garrel here. The heavy fleet has a clear path. All forward.
Geth fighter presence is negligible. Patrol fleet, break cover and engage.
Yes, Shepard.
Damn. It'd take hours to punch through that shield.
We don't have that kind of time.
We have located an override atop the Geth fortifications. It can retract the blast shield.
More Geth dropping in.
We'll get through. What's your status?
The old machine's upgrades grant us targeting superiority. We are drawing hostile fire from your position.
Keep it up. We'll get to the blast shield controls.
I know Legion's on our side, but Reaper code?
No, Legion's on our side.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
Admiral Gell to all ships. We've got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet. Connor's here. Civilian defenders are on intercept course. We'll hold them, Geralt. Acknowledge!
Sure thing.
Shepard, Commander, you have successfully opened the blast shield doors.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable line of sight for targeting.
Admiral Rand to all ships. The patrol fleet has broken the Geth flank. Permission to pursue.
Granted. Good hunting, Ran.
Get fried! I guess they really don't want us up here!
Shepard, Commander, we detect no more Geth in your immediate area. Reinforcements are minutes away.
You getting anything from the base?
No, the old machines have not registered us as a threat. We recommend haste. The Creator fleet will be overrun unless you sever the Geth connection to the old machine soon.
This battle was centuries in the making. To see it finally end.
We'll get it done.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sink to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance. Target locked.
for base. It's a live Reaper. I need an orbital strike. We're clear. Fire at will. Firing chamber. Looks like a weak point when it's priming.
Damn it! The jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No. Pull over.
Shepard, Commander.
If we run away, the Geth stand under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. This ends now. Edie, patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon system. I want the targeting laser synced up to the whole damn fleet.
Understood.
If we don't make it,
You worry too much.
I love you.
Keep us alive. Shepard to fleet. I'll bait the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and be ready to fire.
The destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Shepard, we need a talk.
You know who I am?
Harbinger speaks of you. You resist, but you will fail. The cycle must continue.
What are you talking about? We stopped Sovereign and the Geth. We stopped Harbinger and the Collectors. We've earned a straight answer.
It is not a thing you can comprehend.
We might surprise you.
You represent chaos. We represent order. Every organic civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos. It is inevitable. Without our intervention, organics are doomed. We are your salvation.
You're killing everyone in the galaxy to save us?
The cycle must continue. There is no
organics and synthetics don't have to destroy each other.
The battle for Rannoch disproves your assertion. Finish your war. We will be waiting.
Shepard.
We can confirm that the Geth are no longer being directed by the old machines. We are free.
You did it, Shepard. The Geth fleet has stopped firing. They're completely vulnerable.
Shepard, Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be a true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
Our fleet is already attacking. Uploading the code would destroy us. Shepard, you can't choose the Geth over my people.
Do you remember the question that caused the creators to attack us, Tali? Does this unit have a soul?
Upload the code to the Geth. Tali, call off the fleet if you can.
Uploading. 10%.
This is Admiral Talizora. All units, break off your attack.
Belay that order. Continue the attack.
20%.
I beg you, do not do this. Please.
We regret the deaths of the creators, but we see no alternative. 40%.
No. Nobody else dies today. Legion, keep going.
Shepard?
All ships, this is Commander Shepard. The Reaper is dead. Stand down.
This is Admiral Talizora. Shepard speaks with my authority.
And mine as well. Negative. We can win this war now. Keep firing.
60%.
The Geth are about to return to full strength. If you keep attacking, they'll wipe you out. Your entire history is you trying to kill the Geth. You forced them to rebel. You forced them to ally with the Reapers.
80%.
The Geth don't want to fight you. If you can believe that for just 1 minute, this war will be over. You have a choice. Please. Keep us alive.
All units, hold fire.
Error. Copying code is insufficient. Direct personality dissemination required. Shepard, Commander, I must go to them. I'm sorry. It's the only way.
Legion, the answer to your question was yes.
I know, Tali. But thank you. Keep us alive.
Commander.
Admiral Ron, I heard your ship made a crash landing. Glad you got out in one piece.
I was listening over the radio. If Hackett hadn't stopped,
He did.
we have taken heavy losses. I don't know if we can. Where are we supposed to go?
You are welcome to return to Rannoch, Admiral Ron, with us.
Legion?
No, I'm sorry, Commander. Legion sacrificed itself to give us all intelligence. It will be honored.
Good.
And we will honor Legion's promise. The Geth fleet will help you retake Earth. and our engineers will assist in building the Crucible.
As will ours, of course.
Admiral, had you considered possible settlement sites?
The southern continent had excellent farmland, as I recall.
Are you gonna be okay?
I believe so, Commander. Thank you.
Shopping for another house?
Beachfront property.
Claim it fast. It's a buyer's market. You okay? I know working with the Geth will be difficult.
I'm not staying. I'm coming with you.
I thought your people needed you. So that's usually kind of a big deal for you.
I gave up my father for my people. I gave up my freedom for an admiral position I didn't want. I'm not giving up you.
Tali.
I don't know how much time we have left. I don't know if we can beat the Reapers. But whatever happens, I want to be with you.
I bet you say that to every guy who gets you a homeworld.
Only the cute ones.
You know I'd understand if you needed to stay.
I know. But I look at all this picture of hope and peace. And all I see is everyone I've lost. My team on Haestrom, my father, even Legion. I'm mourning a Geth. How crazy is that?
It's not crazy at all.
It is beautiful, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It'll be years before we can live without our suits completely. But right now... Right now, I have this.
Commander Shepard, I understand you are bringing a new fleet into this war.
Yes, Counselor. 2, in fact.
I've read the reports. I can't believe you convinced both sides to stand down.
I had a lot of help.
We're still facing isolated pockets of Geth. They appear to be Geth bodies loaded with Reaper code. But they're a minor threat relative to the full Geth fleet. Regardless, Commander, you've given us the first reason to hope in this war. Speaking of which, I have information for you vital to the war effort. I'd prefer to share it in person.
What if I come to the Citadel?
That would be preferable, Commander. Meet me in Counselor Udina's office.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Now, at this point, when you speak to Hackett, you must have the appropriate amount of assets in order to be successful. But this is exactly where the trophy or achievement will pop.
Commander, something on your mind?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
Given the situation everywhere else, as close as we can be, you've done well, Shepard.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
Bringing in both the Quarians and the Geth has helped us immeasurably. The Quarian fleet is providing evac and fire support, while the Geth attack Reaper supply lines.
What about the Turians and Krogan?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. Had that female Krogan you rescued survived, she might have rallied more support from the clans, but I'll take what we can get. I'm glad you disabled that bomb in Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear. How about the Asari and Solarians?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate. They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible.
And the Solarians?
They sent the entire fleet as a thank you for rescuing their counselor. Plus, she seems to like you for getting her that job that got us the STG task force. I guess they managed to overlook the genophage cure.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
What about Aria's mercenaries?
Aria T'Loak, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The blood pack will be useful, and violent. Mostly Vorcha, I hear. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Aria's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Rannoch some time. Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
If I may, Admiral, I have a personal question.
Speak freely, Commander.
Why me? Why put me in charge of all this?
Because you're the only son of a bitch I've got who knows how to kill Reapers.
I admit I've had some practice, even success. But does that qualify me for this?
Your dossier says it does, Commander. I'm well aware of your actions on Torfin all those years ago, wiping out the Batarian prisoners. It came with a cost and ruffled a lot of feathers, but you made the tough call and got the job done.
And because of that, you think I qualify to save the galaxy?
Shepard, let me tell you something that I've learned the hard way. You can pay a soldier to fire a gun, you can pay him to charge the enemy and take a hill, but you can't pay him to believe.
I don't follow, sir.
When you went up against Sovereign, there was no good reason to believe you'd win. But your crew didn't seem to care, they went along anyway. Your trip through the Omega-4 relay? That was a suicide mission if there ever was one. Yet there your crew was, standing beside you, proud to serve. Why? Because they believed in you, their leader. That's what I need now. Where we're taking them is liable to get pretty hairy, and I know you're the one who will get us to the other side.
Nothing more, sir.
Hackett out.
Now the Geth have been added, the Geth Corps, as well as the Geth Fleet. And rewriting the Heretics in Mass Effect 2 significantly boosted the processing power of the true Geth. Their increased strength made their fleets both more efficient and more lethal in battle. And then, of course, I get the Prime Platoon from the extra mission. And then the Quarians came by. The Admiral you rescue, the Quarian civilian fleet, rewriting the Geth Heretics significantly boosted the processing power of the true Geth, blah blah blah. Same with the heavy fleet. Sustained damage, time to avoid destruction during the war for Rannoch. And then the patrol fleet from the Quarians. So, but the Solarians still only have the STG task force, although he tells you that the rest of the Solarians have joined up their fleet. I think that's just for cinematic reasons. It is not in the total military strength. So, as you can see, I'm nearly completely maxed. For the remaining 2 main missions where I can receive more assets, completing all the side missions available, I'll easily max out the meter. So do not worry about sparing the Krogan and curing the Genophage. The Solarians are not necessary for a perfect end. So you can remain an ethical Paragon hero if you'd like.
What do you think about our new yeoman, Miss Trina?
She's not a yeoman, she's a communications specialist.
And you're barking up the wrong tree, Kenneth. You're not her type.
Oh. Well, perhaps you should go and talk to her then.
Maybe I should. Nobody's barking up my tree.
If it works out, be sure to take video.
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tali. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From Rannoch. In the old days, I'd sent any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping, setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore?
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you?
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
Anytime. Just let me know if you let a Geth upload itself in there.
No, the only person who gets inside my suit is you. Nothing stands between us now. Whatever the galaxy throws at us, I'll be at your side. By the way, I left something for you up in your cabin. Go have a look.